To other news tonight, a 40-year-old mother of three was on her way to work when DPS says a sleep-impaired driver crossed into her lane, causing a horrific crash. That crash killed the young mother, the driver, and his two siblings. Tonight, our Alicia Nieves joins us live with the story of April Green, who is being remembered by her family. Alicia?
Jeffrey and April Green were high school sweethearts. He says last Thursday started like any other day. April was driving her usual route from home in Poth to work in Karnes City. Now her family's preparing for one final trip to the coast to honor her last wish.
April and Jeffrey Green's love story started in Nordheim, Texas.
Very, very small town. Back in the 90s, you couldn't even find it on a map.
Jeffrey says he was the city kid. April was the country girl raised on a farm.
Our love was so deep, it almost feels like it was a love at first sight kind of thing, you know? Like she was my twin flame.
April went on to become a nurse and worked more than 20 years at the GEO facility in Karnes City, eventually becoming health services administrator.
Hard worker. She put the food on the table for us. She was our financial rock.
April was a mother of three who survived high-risk pregnancies, sepsis, and more than a dozen blood transfusions. Her family says none of it slowed her down. Last Thursday was supposed to be routine.
Supposed to be another normal day of going to work and coming back home.
According to DPS, April was driving to work on Highway 181 near Hobson Road when a Jeep lost control, crossed into her lane, and hit her head on. Investigators say the three siblings inside were returning from a fishing trip and chose to drive home sleep-impaired. Marijuana was found in the Jeep, which DPS says was also uninsured. April was alone, halfway to work. On his way home, Jeffrey got a call from his son.
He goes, "Mom was in an accident." And I was like, "What?" And he said, "Yeah, Mom was in an accident." And I said, "Well, how is she? Do you know?" And he couldn't tell me.
Then, a volunteer firefighter in the family delivered the news.
He told me that she didn't make it.
The family still plans to make its annual trip to Port Aransas, but this time, they'll be carrying April with them.
You know, she wanted to be cremated and everything and then have her ashes spread in the ocean.
Jeffrey says April was their primary provider, and so now they're facing funeral costs, household bills, and other immediate needs. A meal train and spot fund, that's just like a GoFundMe page, they've been set up to help the Green family. You can find that information now on KENS5.com. Just click on this story. Alicia Nieves, KENS 5.